Time for the weather now with Lara Hyams. And Lara, that wet weather that some areas had on the weekend, that was pretty short-lived.
Well, it's looking fairly clear at the moment. We are beginning to see a drop in the temperatures now, but for today, Sydney did get to a top of 25 degrees. That was fairly consistent throughout. Our minimum temperatures were slightly below average, the snowy mountains recording the coolest temperatures. Meanwhile, our maximums were generally above average. That's thanks to, or below average, thanks to some of that cool air that was associated with the weekend cold fronts. The northern coastal regions recording the highest temperatures. Now, most of the cloud that we're seeing is around Western Australia. That is going to make its way into South Australia. There is some low cloud too around Tasmania and the Alpine regions, which brought some decent falls. A high pressure system in the Bight, though, is bringing dry conditions elsewhere. Now, the ridge of high pressure is quite dominant, but the low off the southeast, this has moved off the coast, so those windy conditions have eased. However, the onshore winds are leading to hazardous surf conditions for a lot of the state, and there is a warning in place until tomorrow. Around the capital cities, we'll see some cloudy conditions expected for Brisbane, also for Melbourne and Hobart, mostly sunny in Adelaide, sunny for Perth and cloudy for Darwin. Now, overnight, most of the falls were in the snowy mountains, but on the radar now, it's looking fairly clear. Likely to have the odd shower just around the south coast and some of the onshore flow, bringing moisture as well to the northern coastal fringe, and that could trigger some light falls in the region. In the north, cloudy conditions and some light showers are expected. Not a big drop in temperatures for this time of year, but there will be some cooler starts for the morning. On the waters, southwesterly winds up to 20 knots, seas up to 2.5 metres. Further south, a mostly cloudy day. There is going to be a slight chance of a shower, slightly below temperatures though. On the waters, southerly winds reaching 20 knots, and we could see some of those seas get up to 1.5 metres. Partly cloudy for a lot of the interior. We'll see some of the temperatures get between 7 and also the low 20s. On Sydney waters, southerly winds will get up to about 20 knots and seas at about 1.5 metres. The cloudy conditions will continue and we will start to have some mild temperatures throughout. Further south will be a little bit cooler. We'll get to a top of 22 degrees. This will be for the city and the west. We'll see sunrise at 6:11 in the morning. And looking ahead, we'll start to see a change from about Wednesday. That's when we'll see some light showers come through. There will be a cold front that will begin to move through. Warmer temperatures, though, expected in the west.
Thanks for that, Lara. Stay with us now. Lee Sales is here with 7:30.